The EU's prospective MiCA framework, a new threat to the crypto industry. How serious is this, and what are the threats investors are exposed to? Welcome to Crypto Safe, a contrarian at heart. In today's video, we will talk about why this is high time to pay attention and get off grid. You know what they say, look where the money goes and copy the rich or stay poor. To our supporters, we would love to grow the channel to create an open discussion on macroeconomics and privacy options. Hence, do like, subscribe, and comment under this video. Show some love to Crypto Safe. Without further ado, let's dive in. The European Parliament, or the EP, is on track to vote to include unhosted wallets such as Ledger or Metamask in the anti-money laundering package as part of the transfer of funds regulation, according to a Twitter thread posted by Patrick Hansen, Head of Growth and Strategy at decentralized finance startup Unstoppable Finance, TFR. According to Hansen, the European Commission may end up banning all transactions to private wallets. Businesses must check all transactions exceeding 1,000 euros, that's $1,098, under the existing Financial Action Task Force, FATF travel guideline. However, because of the drought, it does not include a lower limit. All Bitcoin transactions must be subject to mandatory identity checks. The proposal to crack down on anonymous transactions has broad bipartisan support, which means that a few dissident right-wing voices won't be enough to stop it from becoming a law. Ernest Urtasun, a Spanish eco-socialist politician, and Asida Kanko, a Belgian journalist and human rights activist who represents the new Flemish Alliance, are leading the charge to de-anonymize all cryptocurrency transactions. On March 29th, the Economic Affairs Committee will vote on de-anonymizing all cryptocurrency transactions made through self-hosted wallets. If the idea is approved, the trilogue will debate it. According to You Today, the European cryptocurrency sector narrowly avoided a de facto Bitcoin ban recently. After receiving a tremendous reaction from the cryptocurrency community, a last-minute amendment to restrict the usage of proof of work failed to obtain enough votes. Last July, the European Commission proposed banning anonymous cryptocurrency wallets, making it easier to detect illegal transactions. If the latest drought is approved, the great majority of cryptocurrency companies will refuse to deliver funds to self-hosted crypto wallets. Personal data underlying any transaction would have to be verified under the proposed legislation. A new threat to the crypto business could emerge in the European Union less than a week after a potential ban on proof of work or POW digital assets was deleted from the EU's proposed MiCA framework. This time, regulators are focusing their attention on non-custodial or unhosted wallets. The European Parliament's Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee will vote on the anti-money laundering AML regulatory package on March 31st, with the goal of revising the current Transfer of Funds Regulation, TFR, to require financial institutions to attach information on transacting parties to crypto assets. The latest drought of the regulation, as crypto advocate Patrick Hansen of blockchain firm Unstoppable DeFi warned, would require crypto service providers to verify the accuracy of information with respect to the originator or beneficiary behind the unhosted wallet, in addition to collecting personal data related to transfers to and from unhosted wallets, as they are already required to do. The obvious flaw with this phrase is that in many circumstances, crypto service providers will find it difficult, if not impossible, to verify an unhosted counterpart. According to Hansen, these organizations would be forced to cut off transactions with unhosted wallets in order to remain compliant and secure their place in the EU market. Even if lawmakers enacted certain rules for verification methods, the possible operational costs of compliance would likely deter smaller businesses, resulting in increased market concentration. The proposal also contains a requirement to report every transfer of 1,000 euros or more to or from an unhosted wallet to relevant AML authorities. Furthermore, the EU Commission would be required to review whether any further specific measures to minimize the risks from such transactions are required 1 year following the bill's implementation. It's unclear what additional actions may be inferred, but as Hansen warned, this could include anything from a blanket prohibition on non-custodial wallets to a complete ban. What impact would this have on Monero and unhosted wallets like Monero GUI, Ledger, Trezor, etc. that host Monero wallets? What plans do we have for this? Monero seems like the only coin thus far which doesn't give up, well, about any of this. However, we are concerned about the view keys, features that are being added to Monero wallets, which would need to be revealed to exchanges and governments if Monero was ever deposited to any exchange. Now, for those who don't know what view keys are, they are. Monero achieves its anonymity by combining two asymmetric key pairs with a unique signature technique to ensure anonymity for the sender, receiver, and transaction itself. The view key is used to construct the address that the Monero recipient broadcasts to the rest of the world, allowing the receiver to view where the money was transferred. The receiver can see the stealth addresses by pressing the view key. Anyone with access to the exposed address can view transactions sent to the stealth address, but they will never be able to see transactions sent to the stealth addresses. To see the transactions, they'll need the view key. We can observe the difference in privacy when we compare this to Bitcoin. Anyone who knows a Bitcoin address can observe every transaction that comes in and goes out. Without the view key, this is not feasible in Monero. By the way, this would affect Haveno as well, as plans are currently in place for Metamask to comply with it. After that, they'd go after DEXs. The future appears bleak as cryptos devolve into shady banks as a result of such worthless restrictions. In the current environment, such an arrangement is beneficial to some users. On March 7th, cryptocurrency exchanges such as Coinbase blacklisted over 25,000 crypto addresses linked to illegal activity. According to reports, crypto exchanges have been pressed to keep an eye on Russia-related crypto activities, especially as the country faces sanctions from Western countries in the aftermath of the invasion of Ukraine, blocking money to Russian firms and entities, as well as avoiding purchases of Russian goods and commodities, are among the restrictions. According to some analysts, hiding a user's wallet address and identity could increase investor demand for privacy currencies. In an email to CoinDesk, Alexander Mamasidikov, a co-founder of crypto bank Mindplex, stated, "With the quality of hiding the identity and specifics of transactions, many crypto users still feel privacy coins help entrench the key ideas of blockchain transactions. The tokens have inherent attributes and use cases that many investors feel will drive up demand for them across the board." He said, "Unlike Bitcoin and Ether, Monero and Zcash use a cryptographic mechanism to ensure that transactions are untraceable and cannot be connected to wallet holders. However, others believe that the conflict in Ukraine and the resulting sanctions have shifted some attention back to privacy coins. With certain crypto exchanges declaring that they are restricting a huge number of wallets, many customers who ordinarily have nothing to conceal or fear may nonetheless want to secure their funds." VNX creator Alexander Kachenko stated in a Telegram message, "Safety assets like physical gold and privacy coins see substantial inflows of capital during tumultuous times. Gold has dipped below $2,000 for the first time since September 2020. The rise coincided with a broader rally to metals and commodities. On March 8th, nickel hit a high of $101,000, while Brent oil hit a high of over $140 per barrel. Meanwhile, experts believe that the value of XMR will likely climb between now and the end of 2022. Based on current statistics and the coin's previous victories, the majority of cryptocurrency experts believe Monero's price will rise in the near future because of the current macroeconomics and the measurements countries place on their population. XMR has a strong potential of being one of the most traded cryptocurrencies this year and in the future. Do you own any privacy coins? Which one is your favorite to hold? With this, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. All the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide spectrum research. What do you think about the European Union banning anonymous cryptocurrency transactions to make it easier to track down criminals? Also, make sure that you like this video, comment down your thoughts regarding this video, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated about the latest crypto news. Stay powered and stay safe.